This the best shrimp and grits I've ever made. And I made it using popcorn. That's crazy. First, we're going to make a marinade for the shrimp. We're going to do that using the jerk me something flavor from Sandwich Goat Seasoning. Then we're going to add in a little garlic and a little brown sugar. That way we can get some caramelization. And we're going to add a little bit of flour. That way we can build that gravy later. And some oil to bind it together. Now let's work on the grits. Now, I don't know if y'all be falling victim to the stuff that y'all see online, but I seen online that you can make grits out of popcorn. Well, you can. You just can't use a blender or a food processor. You need to use a spice grinder. That's the only thing that's going to eat them kernels up. When I make my grits, I like to make my oil instead of using oil. So I'm going to render some bacon down to get the fat out, and then I'm going to put that bacon to the side. That way I can use it for later. After those shrimp marinate for a few hours or overnight, we're going to caramelize them to about 80% doneness because we're going to finish them off in the gravy later. In that same pan, we're going to add some crushed garlic, some green peppers, and some green onions. And we're going to scrape all of that stuff off the bottom of the pan. Then we're going to add some butter because we want to start building this gravy, and some chicken broth to deglaze the bottom of the pan to get all that jerk flavor off. Now, once you deglaze all that flavor off the bottom of the pan, we're going to reduce that just a little bit and put that shrimp in. Remember, I said that shrimp have flour in it, so it's going to help turn it into gravy. On top of adding some more of that jerk seasoning so we can make sure we thoroughly get that jerk flavor in there. Now for the grits. At this point, I was just really hoping that this popcorn grit stuff actually works. And it did. We're going to use 1 part grits, 4 parts liquid. I did half and half chicken stock and whole milk. And a few handfuls of cheese because I don't know about y'all, but I can't have no grits without no cheese in it. Y'all, I was surprised. The internet be interneting. The internet be putting us on game, for real. Because who the hell would have knew you could make grits out of popcorn? And it tasted like grits, not popcorn. Thank you, internet.